Simulators. Simulators everywhere. Today, let's discuss the 10 weirdest simulators ever. Let's get started. Our list opens with an aged yet still relevant simulator, cleaning up the remains of various life forms and pools of blood left behind from an unnamed hero's battle against hordes of alien invaders. Thought that after Doom Guy traversed the narrow corridors of a space station and annihilated hundreds of foes, it was all over? For us, it's only just begun. Someone has to grab a bucket, a mop, and thoroughly clean everything. Gather the remaining arms and legs, burn them in the furnace, and don't forget to rinse the mop, or else everything we've just cleaned will be coated with blood and slime again. Viscera Cleanup Detail allows you to step into the shoes of a guy simply doing his job, not because he's the world's savior, but because it needs to be done. Furthermore, with its multiplayer mode and split-screen capability, you can tackle this arduous task together with friends. Viscera Cleanup Detail isn't just an unusual simulator, it's also a genuinely good and high-quality game. I bet you've always wanted to know what it was like to be a teenager in Finland in 1995. No? Doesn't matter. You'll find out if you play My Summer Car. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what this game is about. It's about life. Strictly speaking, your main task will be assembling a car from scattered parts in your garage. But your journey towards achieving this goal will be long and bumpy. You'll need to manage your hunger and fatigue levels, find yourself a job, meet other people, learn to fall off a moped, get lost, hit up the local disco, and even fight with bees. And eventually, you'll assemble the car to participate in a rally. Probably. Because to succeed in building the car, you'll need to understand how the engine works. My Summer Car is a wonderful game, and you'll either love it immensely or strongly despise it. It's time to find out. Okay, what the heck is this? Ah, yes, that's Wanking Simulator. You play as Winston, a man whose house was seized by corrupt authorities after neighbors complained about his excessively loud self-pleasure. And he's determined to make the entire city pay for it. If you've ever played Postal, what this game offers might seem familiar. The entire gameplay revolves around the main character causing chaos and pleasuring themselves on everything in sight. The main goal is to cause as much destruction before the police catch you and rack up as many points as possible by self-pleasuring in the chaos you've created. You're free to go wherever you want and destroy whatever you feel like. The main character can acquire superhuman abilities, like altering gravity, materializing a rifle in their underwear, teleportation, and so on. Well, if it exists, then someone needs it. Alright, folks, gather round for a game that's all about the fine art of insult slinging. Oh, sir, the insult simulator. Picture this. You're thrown into quirky settings, facing off against rivals, and your only weapon? Words. Build the most outrageous insults by stringing together bizarre phrases. It's like a comedic battle of wits where the funniest, most absurd insults win the day. Trust me, you'll be laughing your socks off as you try to out-insult your opponents. It's bonkers, it's hilarious, and it's all about who can deliver the most ludicrous verbal beatdowns. So, get ready to unleash your inner wordsmith and leave your foes speechless. Or maybe just slightly offended. If you're wondering, how can I waste my time most pointlessly? Here's a great option. Play Bouncing Duck Simulator. This game involves throwing rubber ducks at walls. That's it? Well, probably. What more could you expect from a game with such a title? Sure, you can throw ducks in different ways, and there might be a lot of ducks. Someone will even keep track of how many times you've thrown a duck, but it's just a rubber duck throwing simulator. Priest Simulator is a pseudo-documentary action-packed game with an utterly convoluted plot that acquaints you with the fantastical world of modern-day Poland. This simulator offers you the chance to step into the shoes of a vampire priest who aims to return to hell. To achieve this goal, you must battle shatanistic hordes, fortify yourself, renovate the church, and rid the village inhabitants of a curse. The game provides numerous character development opportunities, lively humor, and the chance to perform an exorcism ritual. What more could a vampire priest ask for to find happiness? With a name like Granny Simulator, you might expect that this game is all about helping grandma. However, the truth is far, far darker. Behind this seemingly innocent name lies a true purgatory, where a sweet old lady finds herself locked in a house with a spawn of chaos, her very own grandson. Playing as the grandson, your objective is to use household items to kill your grandmother, while her goal is to complete her household chores. The good news is that you can play this game with a friend, offering them the role of the harmless old granny. Or perhaps you'd prefer a scenario where the hunt is on for you? Either way, it's bound to be entertaining. Bee Simulator showcases the diverse life of bees. You'll defend your hive, collect pollen, and even fend off wasps. These two insects are often confused, but unfairly so. The diligent workers of the beehive deserve great respect. The bee colony resembles a huge organism where all processes are fine-tuned and flawlessly functional. The game reveals the intricacies of the macro world from the micro perspective of a bee. Explore 3 game modes where you defend your hive from harmful humans, explore New York City's Central Park, and enjoy split-screen mode to play with a friend. Additionally, the developers included educational elements in their project. Playing will not only be enjoyable but also beneficial. Unlike many other odd simulators, this game boasts beautiful graphics. Some users suggest it might have been better named A Bee's Tale rather than Bee Simulator, but the developers likely have their reasons. Have you always thought that simply talking is easy? No, it's very tricky when you're a mechanical robot with a maniacal desire to enslave humanity. Why? Just out of boredom, Speaking Simulator, a simulator where you'll have to learn to talk all over again. Trying to control your speech apparatus, you'll need to persuade people that you're just a normal, average human, not a robot dreaming of destroying everyone. And that won't be easy. It's not easy convincing someone that everything is fine when your ear falls off and sparks fly from your eyes. It's amusing to see the word suspicion pop up on the screen in such a situation. Oops, she started suspecting something. Maybe it's time to put the nose back in place. The famous rock simulator has found a worthy successor. Introducing Stump Simulator. In this game, you can be a stump, that's it. As the most ordinary stump, you can stand in a charmingly stylized forest and watch as trees stand around you, witnessing day turning into night. The game's objective is to score points, which happens automatically simply by standing still. Additionally, the game offers 2 modes, an arcade mode for those not ready for challenges, and a simulator mode for true stump enthusiasts. In the latter, you'll lose the ability to see because stumps don't have eyes. Realism at its finest. How about the idea of playing this for 100 hours to achieve the godlike stump status? 5% of players consider this an excellent way to spend time. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time.